Hello, good evening. Hello, hello. Hi. Good to have you on the chat. Hopefully everybody's will allow their cameras to come on as well. Oh, got some more people coming in. Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
Great.
Excited to have you, Claire Feeney. Hello to you. Wonderful to see you. Beautiful.
Hello.
Hello to you. Oh, I'm going to keep admitting people.
Oh, Nicola, hello.
I know it's so cool, eh? Good
Yeah,
to see everybody.
Claire, I saw you were doing your PhD.
I am.
So excited. So
It's
excited.
it's bonkers, totally bonkers. What was that in my 98-year-old mum? That's it. That's my life.
And I just had a look at Stacey. Stacey, are you on a walking machine at the same time?
Oh,
Absolutely.
You're
good on
amazing.
you.
Multiple
Oh,
times a day. I'm multitasking.
I'm deeply impressed. My personal trainer said I should be doing the same thing because most of my day ends up on Zoom meetings like this. So I should be doing the same. You're an inspiration. Oh, I'm letting everybody in. So just
yeah.
while I'm going through letting everybody into the room, we can keep this chat going as well. Eva, where are you from?
Let me unmute. I'm in Melbourne.
Lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Stacey, where are you based?
Sorry, I just muted myself. I'm based in Sydney.
Perfect, perfect. And we've got a few of our New Zealanders on the chat here. Heather, you're not far down the road from
Yeah.
me here in Auckland.
Mhm.
Lovely to have you here. Nicola, where are you zooming in from tonight?
Wellington.
Beautiful tropical Wellington, that's right. We've got, and Claire is also here in Auckland as well. Marianne is on the chat too, I can see, but I can't see her face, I don't think. She might be listening in. I know there's a few people who wanted to come in. I know that there is supposed to be 28 attending tonight. So
Wow.
I thought I should give it oh, here's another one. I should give it a moment or two for our members to start finding their way into the room. It's only 8:01, so technically we're still doing fine. We're still doing okay. Looking good. We are looking great. We've got 10. That's a great start. A great start for our first big meeting. I'm so excited. Oh, here comes another one from Australia as well. She's from Melbourne too. Welcome into the room, lovely Deb Mays, who I am super excited for you all to meet as well. 11. 11's a good start. It's a great
Mm.
start. I am so excited. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Hi. Hi, everybody. I could not be more excited that we are finally getting this underway. Claire Feeney will know, and I'm not sure why, but on my screen, Claire, you are the main speaker. I don't know what
Oh,
I've done. I don't know what
I'm
I've
not
done.
saying a word. Oh, it's because my desk is creaking. I'll silence myself.
You're all good. You're all good. I'm going to put it on speaker gallery and see what we can do. But really excited to. Hi, Deb. I can see your face now. Tracy, welcome. Good to have you in the room. Oh, we've got Sarah about to join us. Hello, Kitty. Good to see you. Marianne, I can see your face now. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Really important for me because I am such a visual person. If I can see your faces, it makes my heart happy. And it also means that as we go through the conversation, I don't want to miss anything. I want to be here to serve. Sarah, welcome, welcome. So excited, another new member with this organization. I could not be more excited to be facilitating this organization, looking after this organization. I can tell you firsthand, Claire Feeney and I have been talking about the fact that one day I will stage a coup. And I will, hello Annette, welcome. I will
Hello.
stage a coup, and my goal is to get more people on more stages. And she was one of the first people I spoke to about running TEDx here in Auckland in New Zealand. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know how it's going to turn out, but I've got a dream and I'm going to do it. And very quickly it became clear that I am not just a speaker, but I am somebody who is passionate about our industry. I learned by going through the TEDx process that I am passionate about people and the responsibility that we have as speakers for our audiences. I am passionate about doing the ethical responsibility, giving great content, leaving audiences inspired, leaving audiences activated. And while I've been parts of lots of different organizations in the speaking world, I still feel there are so many things that we can do better. but I can't do that alone. So when Jules reached out to me and said, "Hey, Monique, are you interested in being part of Australian women speakers?" Weird considering I'm in New Zealand. I could not stop myself from saying, "How can I help?" And that's what I'm here to do. I am here to help anybody who wants to become more visible. And thank you, Claire, who wrote, "You're a fabulous organizer." I try my very best. I am at the core of it a person with a million words inside her body who cares about the impact of those words. Because I think, like most of us, we've been on the receiving end when words aren't great. And so I want to make sure that all of our speakers going out there, we are shining examples of what being a great speaker is, of what being an impactful speaker is, a speaker with heart, a speaker who can move an audience and can help raise the energy of a room, raise the energy of an audience as well. So, are you all with me on this? You're ready to go on that
Yes.
journey? Ready to change lives one stage at a time? This is what we're going to do, and we collectively are going to get more women on more stages. Why? Because Jules taught me, Jules, who originally set this organization up, taught me that when the statistics were done, out of all the conferences and events that were happening across Australia, only 30% of the speakers on those stages were women. And that is not okay by me. I know my lovely friend Nicola Knoble in this room, she's very much on diversity, equity, inclusion. And you'll hear more from her over the coming weeks and months as well. We are very much about giving people a voice, and I could not be more excited about this. If you've just joined the call, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just doing the preamble, the warm up, getting everybody into the room. Who have we just had? Olivia, welcome. Stacey, I think I've said hello to you. Tracy, I've said hello to you. I think we're doing okay. Nicola, I just came from one where it was only 4 women over 2 days in comparison to about 30 men. Are you actually kidding me? This is the story I want to change. Come on now. And let's do it together. Let's do it. The more that we can band together and show people what we can do, the more we create change. Marianne, that's disgusting. Let's get out there and smash it. I'm in the right room. I am in the right room. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Now you'll get opportunities to speak during this meeting as well. And today is not just me talking at you. I don't believe in that. We're going to co-create all of these sessions together. That's what we do as an organization. You'll be working on your business tonight. I'm so excited. So let me show you. Let me show you some of the cool things that we've got. First of all, oh, let me find the right button. And here I am. You can all see me on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Excellent. And I was told I have to spotlight myself. So, spotlight for everyone. Right, you can see my screen okay?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So officially welcome to our first meeting under the new movement that is Australian Women Speakers. That will become Australasian Women Speakers and will become Women Speakers Global. I hope you're as excited as I am. As always with any sort of online, thank you, Kitty. As any good meeting should have. We've got a little bit of housekeeping. As always, cameras, keep your cameras on. I want to see your beautiful faces. That enables me to judge how the content that I'm sharing is landing. Equally, for now, just pop your microphones on mute, just so that we aren't too distracting, or in case something happens in the noisy room behind you, if you have one. And if you do want to say something, either pop a comment in the comments feed or put your hand up, or look, if I miss you, unmute and just call out, "Hey, Monique, can I please have an opportunity to just share something?" I'm here for you guys. Tonight's agenda, here's what we're going to achieve together. And let me just move to there so that you can actually see. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a welcome and some intros. I'm going to share with you very quickly the growth plan that I've got in place for Australasian women speakers. Tonight, we're going to look at creating your speaker success plan, because I don't believe in mucking around from day one. We want to get moving. We're going to look at planning your action steps. So we will be going into breakout rooms as well tonight. And then there's an opportunity for us to reflect and then to share for an accountability purpose what we want to achieve over the next few weeks before we get together again. How does that sound? Can I get some thumbs up? Yeehaw, let's do it. You can tell I'm a woman of action right now. This is absolutely my happy place. So first of all, because I know she'll be watching this In retrospect, I really want to say a massive, massive thank you to Jules Brooke. She is the one that set up this platform. She originally wanted a speaker directory for women to have more opportunity to be visible. And that's the heart of what this organization is about. I, coming on board, was really aware that some women didn't know how to make themselves visible. Some women didn't even have a keynote. Some people knew that they've got a great story, but they don't know what to do next. So my job, having done this and built programs around this, I want to give our members everything I know. Because I want to get more people on stages. It literally keeps me awake at night. But can we just say a massive thank you to Jules for the great work she's done. She is now going all guns blazing with her other initiative called She's the Boss. And I'm really looking forward to doing collaborative events with her and that organization in the future. Watch this space. So excited. For those of you who I haven't met before, my name's Monique Bradley. I have a master's in creative practice focusing on keynote speaking. I am apparently the first in the world to do a master's on keynote speaking. Who knew? But very, very proud of what we do as speakers. I am not just here to be a speaker. I want to be an advocate for speakers. And as you know, I want to get more people on stages. So very exciting. Okay. I want to know who you are. So again, I said I'm not going to do all the talking tonight. I'm going to give you each 30 seconds to pitch yourself as well. So I want to know who you are, where you're from, what you speak on. And I'd love to know if tonight you are already a member or you're a visitor. So feel free to share that. And the way that we play this game is that you get to nominate who goes next. So let me just how do I unspotlight myself? Oh my goodness. How do I even do that? I don't know. I'm not a specialist in Zoom. And I've fallen down somewhere.
Hit
Does
the
anybody?
gallery button top right and go gallery view, not speaker view. Would that be it?
Right. Am I
With a
still on
little,
spotlight? I am. Hang on. Remove spotlight. Found it.
oh, okay.
Woo! Learning something new today. So because I saw her name and she's right in my eye line, Eva, I'm going to start with you.
And I was hoping I wouldn't be first. That's all right. So, my name is Eva. I am in Melbourne, Australia. I'm here as a visitor. I speak on breaking the gender biases that still exist in our homes. So I'm very much about that preconditioned role that mum has of having to be everything for everyone all of the time, and how do we actually break that? Not just about chore charts and what I call band-aid fixes and delegating the household tasks, but creating systems where it completely is off her shoulders and it's a complete shared household responsibility, and anybody in the home is able to step up and notice what needs doing, step up and do it, and is actually very willing to.
So good. And such an important conversation to have. We need to get you on stages. That's what we need to do. Eva, you get to choose who goes next. Thank you.
Well, I saw Nicola had her hand up.
It was a clapping hand. It was a clapping hand. It wasn't my hand up. Lord Almighty. Kia ora koutou, ko Nicola Takuinua. I'm based in Wellington, New Zealand. And while I started a safety career in mining in South Africa nearly 18 years ago, I now speak on psychosocial risk and neuroinclusion at work, both from a practitioner and a lived experience perspective. So my core message usually is that psychosocial harm is a systems design problem, not a people problem. And I'm also an author, now a TEDx speaker. Thank you, Monique. And I'm also head of safety risk and assurance at Whanua Whina Plunkett, one of the largest charities here in New Zealand. Yeah, I think I signed up as a member, so ngā mihi. And my next person on the list is going to be Heather.
Go Heather. Thank you, Nicola. Oh, just unmute yourself, my friend.
Yeah, sorry. Hi, I'm Heather. As you can see, I'm a burn survivor. So I share the strategies that I've learned through my healing journey to help people, teams, and individuals build resilience in times of change, challenge, in adversity. And I remind them, as I remind you, that we are all greater than we believe and we are capable of extraordinary things.
So proud of you, Heather. You're
Thank you.
amazing. You're amazing. Heather, you get to choose who goes next. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to pick Claire. You knew that, eh, Claire?
I did. It would have been the other way around if it would have been this way. So, kia ora tātou, ko Claire tōku ingoa. I'm in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, a Tamaki desired by all. So, unless you want to pay very high rates. So, I have been talking about a number of things relating to business, the meaning of life and the environment, and got a number of things that have gone down quite well, like owl to wow for the companies embarking on the sustainability journey. 50 great excuses, all the reasons why companies don't do sustainability and why they're losing heaps of money. But with the PhD, I will be changing my offering. So that is a little bit up in the air. I probably won't be doing much for a while, although I have been asked to speak to the Rivers Group. I know that sounds amazingly sexy later on this year. But I have been talking to a number of people about moral injury, which is what I guess people in the environmental field, the medical field, the education field feel because they've worked so hard for so long and so little seems to have happened and everyone's feeling quite demoralized about it. So that's another big factor. But basically, I like to look at it all with a slight dose of humor and strategy. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Claire. You get to choose who goes next.
Could I choose a Melburnian? Was that Annette or hang on, can't see. Stacey. I'll choose Stacey.
Thank you, Claire. Yes, I'm Dr. Stacey Ashley, and I describe myself these days as a leadership visionary. I'm a speaker, author, and coach. My practice is focused on elevating the global practice of leadership. And primarily that at the moment means future-proofing CEOs, their leadership people and organisations, and also addressing the global leadership confluence, which is the crisis that we are facing down right now and is getting worse every single day. So I work with organisations all over the world, and I'm a member of AWS. And I choose a familiar name, Katrina Worm.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Hi, beautiful Stacey. Hello, everybody. Sorry I was a bit late. I got caught in traffic. So I live in the Maston Ranges, just outside of Melbourne in Victoria. It's very cold. So I speak on a couple of different things, mainly leadership, and I speak on leadership not only in corporations, but leadership in the home, because I'm an executive coach for women executives and mums running their own business. Nicola, you and I need to talk. I'm a lead safety auditor for Qantas. So that's my day job. And I'm ex-military. So I speak on structure and organisation and bringing SOPs into the home.
So good.
So let's go Kitty, because I can see you on my screen. Lovely.
Thank you, Katrina. Thank you. Amazing, amazing.
Kia ora, my name's Kitty Doyle. I'm from the Kapiti Coast, which is north of Wellington in New Zealand. And I speak, I'm a speaker, writer, and broadcaster. I've got a podcast about living with early onset Parkinson's called Ordinary Life. And I talk about success despite being a woman of a certain age with children and a chronic illness, because why not? And I'm a member, and I'm kind of still quite early in my speaking career, so I'm really looking forward to helping, learning a lot, hopefully, from all of you. And yeah, hi.
Hi, Kitty. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. This is the right place for you. Thank you. Kitty, you get to choose who goes next.
Oh goodness. I am going to choose who's not been the lovely Debs. Because you're right in the middle of my screen.
Thank you. quite a lot that has been said really resonates me, different little perspectives and things, particularly Heather. So I'm Deb Mays, and I'm Worth, New South Wales, which is country music capital of Australia. I'm early in my speaking journey too. I've had a focus for some time on supporting leaders as a coach, because resonating with what Stacey says, you know, the VUCA times and the unprecedented challenges that our leaders face, and the ramifications of the decisions that they make and how they affect their whole domain of influence. So to have our leaders equipped with inner resourcefulness, wisdom, and resilience is future-proofing not just our leaders but our world. And I have a very similar kind of perspective or approach as Heather does, that we as human beings are astoundingly more capable and resourceful, and have so much within us already. It's not about growth, but it's about unlocking that. And I come to the things that I share through stories, personal stories, is not so much from my academic training in neuroscience, which is my kind of thing I geek out on, is how our brains and minds work, but personal stories of myself having survived a lot of very unpleasant things as a child, particularly growing up in a cult, which has been quite informative in how I've been able to see things that a lot of people don't naturally see. And I am a member too.
Yay.
Just newly
Amazing.
invited. Thank you.
I'm so loving watching as you guys are sharing little bits about what you do, watching your faces as you all go, wow, like acknowledging each other. Keep it up, because it's part of what we're here to do, right? Is support each other. Deb, who would you like to choose to go next?
Oh, yes. So scanning, Carolyn.
Thank you, Dev. Hi, everyone. I'm Carolyn. I'm from Melbourne and I'm a workplace wellbeing specialist. So I don't really just teach wellbeing as a topic, I teach it as a discipline skill, because we all know when our leaders run out of energy, so do their teams. And so I really work hard with organisations and key leaders to prevent burnout and increase sustainable performance. I am a member and I'm really excited to see the future direction of AWS. Now, I think I'm trying to work out who hasn't been yet, because all the faces keep moving around. Have we heard yet from Nicola?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Nick Semler. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for a resources and energy group, so about 30 years in the mining industry. So I have a Bachelor of Engineering and a Bachelor of Behavioural Studies. So I'm a woman in non-traditional roles, often being the only woman in the room. As the Chief Technology Officer, I do a fair bit of work with AI and IT and IoT and all of the T things. And so I've been on a few panels. So I don't do speaking as a professional thing, but I do quite a lot of speaking over the course of the year on panels. I do some work with the universities. I accept a lot of them because it's about getting women visible in those, in those rooms where it's still, well over 50% men in that technology space. So often what I'm talking to is the technology, but if I had to sort of pinpoint a single thing I focus on, it's about challenging assumptions. The other thing I speak a lot on is advocacy for women in resources and energy. So I'm speaking at the Women in Mining Summit next month. This month. Oh, my goodness. And I'm actually speaking about recruitment of women who are over 55. So how do agencies target their advertising, and how do women position themselves to get considered, basically? So about advocating for those, again, removing assumptions. It doesn't matter where the skills come from. If you can negotiate with a teenager or a 2-year-old terrorist, then you've got the world's best negotiation skills.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm a visitor. I need to check.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. This is so good. I love this. I love this. This is so good. Nicola, you get to choose who goes next.
I don't know who hasn't spoken. Have we heard from Nat?
No, she's just joined.
Oh,
I have joined. I'm terribly sorry. I was late from a previous meeting, but hello. So Natalie Phillips Mason is my name. I have a focus on neuroinclusion, neurodiversity in the workplace, and neuroinclusive retail. So my organisation is a small consulting firm that supports predominantly neurodivergent adults in the workplace. We bring a whole lot of lived experience to the work we do. I was a 30-year corporate change leader before I started my organisation. But, as a 52-year-old woman, I have a very strong community of late diagnosed females in all stages of their career, and I am helping to create more inclusive workplaces. So we have a really strong focus on sensory friendly working and sensory friendly retail. I don't really see myself as a speaker, but I do moderate a lot of panels in this space. So I love being on panels. I've actually started a podcast recently. So I'm a rookie in all these ways, but I love it. And I think the conversations are really important. So thank you.
Thank you, Nat. I'm so excited. There is, as far as I'm concerned, I think there is space for everybody who is speaking, facilitating, training, and including our celebrants. Some organizations don't include celebrants into that mix. I want to. If you are out there and you are using your voice and you are working with people, you need to be on this platform. That's the way that I see it. So amazing, Nat. So good. I'm really excited for you. The neurofabulous human in me acknowledges the neurofabulous work that you are doing. So, so good, so good. Nat, you get to choose who goes next. I think Tracy hasn't been and Marianne hasn't been, and Annette hasn't been.
Sure, let's go for Tracy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tracy Prescott. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I am the founder of Season Joy and a facilitator of meaningful conversations. What I speak on or what I want to speak on, I am new to the speaking sphere, so very excited to learn more about that from this fantastic group already. What I speak on is that maybe we're not looking for more answers in our development. Maybe we're actually just looking for ourselves. I know that sounds like that's what everyone's trying to do, but I believe that we don't create enough space for us to hear ourselves, that most courses and personal development is actually trying to make you become more, do more, change, be different. And I actually believe that we already are perfectly the way we are meant to be, and that if we just actually took time to hear ourselves versus the expectations of workplace, family, partners, friends, all of that, that we would actually be a lot happier. More connected to ourselves actually brings more connection to others. So I'm about creating more spaces where we can hear ourselves and we can find the answers for ourselves to move forward. So essentially, I speak on that little voice that whispers, there's got to be more to life than this, and how we can tap into that and start living a life that actually fulfills us.
So good, Tracy. I love that. I love that. Well done. Beautiful. Tracy, you get to choose who goes next. Oh, Sarah, you haven't spoken either, have you? No, not yet.
Marianne, have we heard from you?
Thank you, and hi everyone. I'm Marianne Moore, or I like to be called MM, and I'm a guest, and I help professionals build confidence, clarity, and stronger relationships through conversations that matter, so that they're heard, valued, and respected. as well as being understood. And I draw on my experience. I have a fairly varied background, as I started out as a nurse, then finally got my dream job as a private investigator, and eventually ended up in a safe government job and made my way through to senior executive role before I decided life had more meaning and I wanted to help others to communicate better. How can we better influence? How can we better be heard? So that's what I focus on doing now, is helping people have better conversations, because I truly believe better conversations changes everything.
So good. Well done. This is so exciting. Thank you so much. Marianne, you get to choose who goes next.
Yeah, who have we got left?
Sarah or Annette?
Annette. Let's hear from Annette.
Okay, sorry. You can't see me, but I'm hiding out. So I'm a guest or a visitor, and I'm a little uncomfortable about all this because I haven't actually been a speaker. I have belonged to a church group and I've spoken to small groups in that capacity. So I have a degree in social science and psychology. My interest, it's a qualitative, so kind of like the storytelling, and I look at the Western stereotypical beliefs. I feel like I'm an insider, outsider. I have a diverse family and I live in a diverse community. Yeah, so, and I'm an advocate for diversity, solidarity, and unity. What else? I think that's about it. That's about it for me at the moment.
So
So I
good,
look forward to learning, whatever.
Yeah. And what is great about this group is, yes, you will have people who are at the very beginning stages of their speaking journey, and it's an opportunity for them to look at those people who are very experienced, and equally for the people who are experienced. I think, oh, like I've been speaking for a long time, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still looking for opportunities. I'm still doing the hustle. So regardless of where we all are in our speaker's journey, there's always something to learn, something to grow, something to pick up from somebody else as well. So welcome, Annette. Great to have you starting your journey here with us. Hopefully we set you up for success. That's my goal. That's my goal. Annette, you get to choose who goes next. I think it's Sarah.
Lucky last.
Okay. I've only got a couple of names here, so yeah. Okay, Sarah.
Kia ora, I'm Sarah from Sense, the social agency in New Zealand. I'm a service provider member. I speak on the fact that no one is coming to save your business. So if you're not marketing your business, you're doing your business and your team a disservice. Many business owners feel like they've missed the boat, but now is the time to get your face on social media, because you're faced with a sea of AI content, and the type of content that resonates the best is yourself, especially as service-based business owners. So I'm a digital marketing and social media marketing specialist by trade, and I share value on how to use social media to grow your business. And just back to Nicola's point, I have worked in digital technology for 22 years. So in the early days in the UK, was the only woman on around the boardroom table. The same in Australia and New Zealand. So it's that imposter syndrome kind of creeping in, because I'm looking around and there's nobody like me around the table. But I'm a very, very much an advocate for, kind of equality and diversity within, all sectors, but specifically digital technology, which is what I've been fighting for 22 years within my career.
So exciting. What a powerhouse of amazing women. Have I missed anybody in the chat? Is there anybody who doesn't have their camera on that I can't see that I've missed? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't know. Well, look, they can have a chat later if they join. I thank you, everybody. I am so excited. What an absolute incredible array of humans that we have in the room. Long may it continue. And now I can start to see the types of events I can run to help you get those opportunities to get on stage. I want to show you what we are going to do next, but specifically for your edification, for my edification, this was my speaker journey. It looked like that. It is certainly not linear. So for anybody who is new to speaking, seriously, it takes time. So wherever you are at in your journey, if you think you've got it right or you think you've got it wrong, you are right. You are amazing and you are perfectly in the right space for where you need to be right now. My journey literally has taken me most of my life. I started speaking, as I said, when I was 8. I'm now in a position where, oh, Nat's just coming back in. I'm now in a position where, because I've made so many mistakes, because I did things that slowed down my business, I know what I can do to help others, and that's really why I'm here. And at some stage, when I do one-to-ones with all of you who are members, we have a good kōrero. I will tell you the journey and what made the biggest change in my career. Because when you know that, your career will move really fast as a speaker. And I can very wholeheartedly say, and this is one of the gifts that I want to bring you as we work together over our time, your time in this organization, 100% of the pitches I have ever put into speaker events, I land. I know that's a really big claim, but there is some magic and something that I do. I land every single pitch, not just in my own country, but that's at a global level as well. If that's something that I can teach you as we go through this process together, that is my gift for you, becoming, if you're not already a member, becoming a member and moving forward, so many other things. Okay, very quickly. AWS, this is my plan, and I'll move me up to the other corner. There are 4 things that I want to achieve with this platform and with this business, this organization. Firstly, I want for people to understand that as part of our growth, I want to learn who we need to market to. How do we market all of you as our members to get you in front of the right people, in front of the key decision makers, so that the organization has credibility and you as a member of this organization have credibility too. Equally, this is important. What we do is weird. To be absolutely honest, to be in a room with other people who they understand what you do and you don't have to explain yourself. I want to extend that out to other people who feel like nobody understands them, because being a speaker or being a facilitator, being a trainer, it's quite a lonely journey. I want to grow this network, this organization, so other people don't feel alone. I also want to get as many showcases happening as possible. The more that this organization creates events and showcases, it raises the value of the brand and it raises the credibility of everybody who is in the organization as well. And then I've got a growth plan around the learning side of what we want. So I need to grow the organization so that, again, Australian or Australasian women speakers is seen as a credible entity that speaker bureaus will come to look for new, amazing, diverse talent that they may not be representing. So what does it mean for you? Because that's a bit about the business, but what does that mean for you? This is my promise to you. As a member, I want to help develop your skills. I want to run workshops, masterclasses, practical trainings designed to help you become a more confident, engaging, and bookable speaker. How does that sound? Does it sound good? You want that? I want to build meaningful relationships through networking events, through these meetings, through other events that we'll be running, community gatherings, bring women together, share knowledge. We have done this for centuries. So let's do it again. I want to support women stepping onto stages. But I'm aware that not every woman gets the opportunity. So I'm going to lead the charge by creating showcases, by creating more TEDx events across New Zealand and Australia to help you build your credibility as well as your visibility. And one of the things that I will be running are events called She Leads the Way. And this is for our women speakers to get up there and share their incredible wisdom to transform the lives of other amazing women. And then the last thing that I want to do is I want to help you. I personally want to help you supercharge your speaking business through mentoring, strategic planning, visibility coaching, and business development opportunities. And I won't be doing that alone. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know everything. And so I will be leaning on specialist experts and bringing them in to help you all develop as well. And equally, I'll be reaching out to each of you, so asking you as a member, what would you like to contribute to this organization? Because it will raise your visibility and your credibility as well within the organization. How does all that sound? Does it sound good? Yay, awesome, awesome. Okay, so question, and I want you to share this in the chat. Where are you at with your speaker business? What could help you take your business to the next level? Share it in the chat. If you're not great with technology, like I sometimes am not, I want you to just unmute yourself and let me know. And I know some of you are at the very beginning stage and some of you are quite advanced in your speaking business. Kitty, learning how to market myself. Great. Beautiful. I've been speaking for the past 6 years. That's awesome, Carolyn. So how can I serve you? How can I help you? Because, it's nice being part of an organization, but I want you to get value as well. I'm practicing at small gigs as guest speaker, and that's a great place to start. And net, the more that you can do those gigs as well. When I first started as a speaker, I did lots of free gigs. In fact, in my first year, I did 90 speaking engagements, and only about 30% of those were paid. And I did that intentionally because it helped me get my speaking more, it was more fluid. I refined my content, and it was fantastic. Sarah, at the start of your speaking journey, that's right, you've only had a handful of speaking gigs. That's okay, but you're keen to grow. Nicola, amazing. I've been booking heaps of speaking things, but except for the charity fundraising stuff, I want to be paid. Okay, we're going to work on that. Yes, I'd love to be paid. Okay, we're going to work on that. That's part of the conversation we're going to have. At a stage where I need to reach out and find more. Yep, you do. That's true. Tracy, I'm just starting out. I've had a few small gigs. Great. So you've excellent. We're going to be talking. One of the sessions we do is going to be talking about how do we pitch ourselves for payment? What does that level look like? What is competitive for the knowledge and expertise you have? What should you be charging? So I've got a ton of information around that. You've been speaking and facilitating for 40 years, Katrina. You're amazing. Number of paid gigs. We want to amp that up for you. That's great. Eva, I've done a fair few podcast interviews. Excellent. But not had any in real life stage opportunities. We're going to change that. Speaking experience on stages up to 2,000 audience with other messages. That's your time. I'm a CSP. Congratulations, Stacey. I really acknowledge our CSPs. If you don't know what a CSP is, it's a certified speaking professional, and that's given out by the Global Speaker Federation, usually through the professional body in your professional speaking body in your country. So we have PSA Australia and PSA New Zealand as well. Amazing. You want to expand international events? I can help you with that. Claire Feeney, my current speaker business is on hold. Well-ish. Because you're doing your PhD, there'll be opportunities, I'm sure. Nat, I don't market myself as a speaker, but I'm often called on for panels to share my expertise. Love, and that's a great place to start to build yourself as a thought leader. This is excellent research for me. Great. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to put this slide in because a lot of the speakers, especially around visibility that I coach and mentor, they say, oh, it's okay. Look, if I'm actually good enough, people will find me. I wish that was true, my friends. The reality is that really good speakers aren't always visible. I see this all the time. Visible speakers get opportunities. And there is a great quote that says, the best known beats the best every time. And that's really where I wanted to start, is how can we amp up your visibility? Because that is at the heart of what this organization is about. So I thought I'd make it nice and simple and start you off with this beautiful diagram. I'm not going to make you draw it. I've actually got a resource I've already prepared for you. And we're going to take 15 minutes, and I'm going to put you into breakout rooms, and you're going to work together in teams. I think there's 16 of you on the call. You're going to work in teams of 4, and you're going to go through the document. Now, have you all seen the document that's in the chat? Can you all download it? If not, at the end of the call tonight, I'll be emailing this document out to you anyway, but at least one person in the room needs to be able to read that out and ask everybody in the room the questions. How does that sound? This document has been prepared for you to print off so you can undertake your own visibility audit immediately. What I've been doing this afternoon, since I caught up with Sarah this afternoon, I've actually been building this into a quiz that you can do on my own website so that you can actually get your results really quickly. But for now, we're going old school analog. Print this off if you want to. And I'm just going to put this into 4 breakout rooms. We're going to throw you into I'm going to gently usher you into breakout rooms. And again, 15 minutes, have a look through the document, have some real conversations, ask questions, share where you need to. And remember too, the important part of this is when you're sharing something about your own visibility, other people are seeing it, hearing it, experiencing it for the first time. You know your brand. You know what you do, you know how you show up. And it's really important to take that feedback from others, because if they're not understanding who you are, what you do, your message, then there's an opportunity to tweak it so it's more easily understood. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah, so it's an opportunity for us to give supportive and amazing feedback to each other in real time. When we come back at the end of that 15 minutes, we're going to start making some action plans. How does that sound? Sound good? All right, team, let's go. Oh, you've got to go and check on your mum, Claire. I totally get it. Here we go. It's going to assign you automatically. See you in 15 minutes.
Oh, everyone's on mute.
I know. Welcome. Great to see Stacey is still walking like an absolute powerhouse on the treadmill. I'm so in awe. That's so good. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so how was that experience for you? Was it helpful? Right. Because the way that I see it is we all have fragments from our own successes or our own learning journeys. And that fragment could be the missing link in somebody else's pathway to success. So while I know some things and I'm happy to give it to you all as members of this organization, you never know where your next piece of great advice is going to come from. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to bring everybody together. So there are key questions I want you to consider over the coming weeks. And if you want to screenshot this, please do. I'm going to send out a copy of the slides after today as well, so that you've got those in email as well. I want to know, as we move through this journey together over the next however long we are all together, I want to really understand who you are as a speaker. What do you believe? What do you stand for? I will often tell some of my clients, in fact, that if your concept and what you stand for and what you're here to do as a speaker is not big enough that you wouldn't wear it on a t-shirt, then it's still not big enough. It's got to be that slogan that you will stand on a hill and scream from the rooftops or the hilltops. Or for me, everything that I do, it comes down to one thing: make your message meaningful. That's it. That is it. So what do you believe? I want to understand that about you moving forward. What change do you want to create? How do you want to impact audiences every time you speak? And I want you to I constantly do this to myself. Why would somebody listen to me? What value do I give? How am I going to change their lives? Because we, my friends, are in the business of attention economics. If somebody is going to give us their time and their attention, we've got to make that meaningful. Right? Okay, so that's part of your homework. Again, I'll send this out so you don't have to remember everything. I do want to, before we finish up tonight, I do want to, based on the conversations you've had, I want you to take a moment to reflect, give yourself 15 to 20 seconds, share with the group what are your 3 strongest areas that you think you've got nailed. Or if you prefer, I want you to talk about briefly the 3 areas that need your attention right now. So what are 3 things that you could do differently in your business over the next month that will have the greatest impact? And even if you know, because you're at capacity, like so many of us are, you could do just one thing in the next 30 days that could have the biggest impact on your speaker business. What would that be? It's a great question, right? So let me just unspotlight myself again. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Technology, me and technology. Okay, unspotlight myself, remove spotlight. Alrighty, Miss Heather, I'm going to start with you.
Okay. Okay. The 3 things that I think I've got nailed. I've got a really good website. I've got a good LinkedIn presence and social media presence. I know that I need to get testimonials, and I have found that really difficult, but I really need to push for testimonials. I think particularly video testimonials, if I can get them. I've got 2 people that were supposed to give me them and they haven't, so that's definitely what I'm going to push again, just to see if I can get those. And I think just an extra thing, I would really like to get on a podcast, but I see where I may even get my wish from that little speech we just had a moment ago. So
good. Awesome. So Heather, for the accountability check-in next month, I've got testimonials and podcasts written down for you. All right, who's next? Carolyn, because I made eye contact with you. You didn't even know. So there you go.
That's okay. gosh, what were the questions again? What am I doing well at? I think
What are you doing
again,
well? Yep.
yeah, like Heather, visibility on socials. I think I'm killing it. Please connect with me. I would love to support you. Every time I drop a LinkedIn post, I'm already on LinkedIn for half an hour before I drop it, and I am commenting on anything and everything that I see, especially people that I know. So I'll invite you to connect with me, and I would love to support you and help you increase your visibility. What am I working on? I am working on outreach. So I'm really focusing at the moment on building relationships and deepening relationships with people that I have done work for in the past 6 years, to invite them back and to hopefully get back on their stage again. What was that last question?
What's the one thing? But you said outreach is that outreach.
Yeah, outreach. I'm really focusing on outreach. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it. Great work. Marianne.
Had to unmute there for a minute. I think that I think I'm okay with my website. It can always do with improvements, of course, and I have a fairly clear idea of what I speak on. I think what I need to really boost is more on my speaker brand and the connection, sort of similar to Carolyn, and just really building more of a presence in the right forums.
Great. Love that. And connection. Great. Beautiful work. Nice. So good. Okay, next up, Nicola Knoble.
I think I'm doing really well with branding and socials as well, getting heaps of engagement, and also consistency around that as well. I also think we spoke about it in the group, but I am on struggle street when it comes to testimonials. I don't want to share any of them that I've received. I don't want to talk about them. I don't even want to watch myself back. I don't even want to see the nice things people are saying. It's terrible.
Is that a little bit of RSD kicking in?
I don't even want to know. Like, someone said, "Do you want to watch your video back?" And I was like, "No, are you insane, you psychopath?"
I've done thousands of hours of video I never watch because it's not for me. It's for the people that I
will fixate on it. I will fixate on everything I said wrong, and then it will just go really pear-shaped from there.
Well, you've got a support group here, so we'll watch it and then we'll tell you how amazing you are, and then you don't have to worry.
Yeah, well, then you can give me testimonials. This month, this month, all I'm doing is focusing on raising money for Duncan for Plunkett. So I'm doing these lunch and learns. And as part of the lunch and learns, I'm no silly banana. As part of the lunch and learns, you can book an hour on virtual speaking. So I'll come and do a webinar for you. I'm not pitching this, just by the way, but if you want a webinar, please feel free. And then you can donate whatever you feel is appropriate to the charity. But at the end of that, what I'm doing is I've got like a little feedback link, and I'm going to use those as testimonials, because then I don't actually have to read it. I can just sync it to the website.
You are smart. You are smart. That's genius. Well done. Remember to put any testimonials though, or get a VA to put them onto your Google My Profile thing. Really important. Talk to Sarah about it. She'll probably be able to talk more about that than I can. I don't know.
Okay.
Perhaps. On that note, well done. Sarah, what's up for you?
Yeah, numbers 1, 2, and 3 on the wheel. That's it. I've got a lot of work to do. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere. Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't start on any of the others until I nail that. So that's what I'm going to work on. Yeah, but very excited to do so.
Great place to start. Stacey. Stacey, where are you at? What are you going to achieve over the next month?
I've kind of got the wheel covered. We've just updated our show reel, speaker kit, everything that goes with that. I'm running a few events over the next few months around my latest book. So we'll be getting those out. LinkedIn outreach. They're probably the two key things for us. Yep.
LinkedIn outreach. Amazing. Outreach. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Kitty Doyle.
Continuing the theme of brand and working on the branding. Yeah, I'm torn between I need to get my bio and topic done and start doing more LinkedIn stuff, and just kind of committing to a solid you know, this is who I am kind of thing.
Beautiful. That's it. You got it one foot at a time, one step and one foot in front of the other all the time. Amazing, amazing. Branding and get self out there a bit more. Beautiful. Nicola.
Again, as one of the previous speakers, 1, 2, and 3, actually documenting that rather than just having it in my head. But I think one of the big things I can do in the short term, sort of speaking to point 3, is get something in my LinkedIn profile that reflects that speaking is something that I am more interested in doing, as not just as opportunity arises kind of thing. So I'm actively pursuing it. And what was the other thing? Oh, the testimonials. So I'm literally speaking at a summit coming up this month. I need to get some testimonials from that. So I'm going to focus on that one too.
Nice. Exciting. I love to hear action coming together. Tracy, over to you.
So I'm going to be working on the branding and speaker bio and LinkedIn. So I've got the message, but it's just about getting a new branding. I've had a previous business and it's not in line with what the new direction is. So it's about aligning those things.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that. Excellent. Annette, where are you going to start with your homework over the next month?
Well, I'm good at, pardon me, I'm good at research and storytelling. I'm very nervous about speaking.
That's okay.
I am involved in social justice. I think that would be my profile. Social justice is, subheadings like intercultural, human rights, insider, outsider, racial discrimination, all of those nasty topics. And so I have to develop my profile and my brand.
Yep.
I have to say that this was never my intention to be as a career. At my late stage of life, I did all this because of my family. And so, you do it for one reason, then you end up doing it and finding out so much about yourself. So, yeah, it's been an incredible journey for me. So I really do need to develop my profile and brand so that people can follow that line of diversity without feeling as if, it's them and us.
100%. I'm totally there with you. So every time you attend one of these meetings, you'll pick up something else and something else and something else. At some stage in it, we'll have a Zoom call as well, and I'll give you a little bit of a plan of things that you can do to help get yourself started as well. That's my promise to all of our members that are part of this organization. I literally want to help you all grow. So, yay, exciting. Deb Mays.
And I am muted, that's handy. I'm okay with photography, video, and social visibility. I need attention on my speaker brand, my website, and having testimonials on there, and a call to action. And the one thing that I could do that might make a difference is check my LinkedIn header and see that it says that I am a speaker and what I speak about.
Yeah. To be absolutely honest, while I've got profiles everywhere, the two platforms that actually get me the most work are LinkedIn and TikTok.
Oh.
I know. So my first big paid keynote, which was for MB, which is the Ministry of Business Innovation and something else, a government department, came from one video I did on TikTok about showing up authentically in the workplace. One video, it was like 90 seconds long, and it was my first big booking, and I went, this can work. So yeah, if you are a content creator, and I know, Nicola, I'm watching everything you do. If you're not a content creator if you are a content creator and you're doing video, don't discount TikTok. There is an audience for everybody on that platform, even if you like the platform or not. It's really great for searchability. Katrina had to go, amazing, but she said she is going to, her website is the big one. Katrina I'll write her down as website. And Eva said, for those wanting to connect, I'm on a mission to break the preconditioned societal gender biases that have mum having to be the only one for everyone and everything, just because you have the oldest vagina in the house. I support mum entrepreneurs to turn the household management. How cute is she? We all need to connect. This is amazing. So what's coming up over the next few weeks? So was that exercise helpful for you to start thinking in the zone, not just as somebody who might speak or do some speaking, but to actually get a little bit clearer about where you're going with a speaking business? Is that helpful? Yeah.
100%. Oh my God, that was so helpful.
Cool. And I know that some of you are further down in that in your speaker journey. And you look, I know some of you already have that nailed, but it's also really good. I do it all the time. I check in with others to make sure purely that my message is understood. Am I growing in the right way? So I think there's, space for everybody. Let me just quickly flick over and show you what is coming next. So let me just put myself in here as well. Yay, there I am. So my plan over the next month is to grow the visibility, the credibility, grow our community. The way I see it is the more members that we have, the more of a force we become. That's it. The bigger our organization, the bigger the footprint we leave, the more that people will start to pay attention to us, to this organization, to every single member. I will be growing the education at some stage. If you want to give to this community, if you know you've got knowledge and expertise that can help, let's get you in there in front of the other speakers. Let's get you showing what you do. It could potentially lead to new clients. And we are all in this together. We're not here necessarily to sell to each other, but we are here to support each other. And if that knowledge and expertise turns into revenue for you or another speaking opportunity, because other speakers refer me for work as well. That's what we're here to do too. And of course, I do want to grow the opportunities for everybody. One of the real benefits of being a member too is those all important backlinks. If you don't know what that is, it's when you're mentioned or registered on another site, and then there's a link from that website back to yours. The more links you have to your own website, the more Google goes, wow, this person must be a big deal. So we serve as a very important part of that, of that backlink system to help you become more discoverable, to help with your SEO. If you don't know what that is, search engine optimization. It's all googly stuff that helps you get more visible. And I'm working my butt off right now to see how we can get more listings and more presence in AI as well. So watch that space.
Yeah, Monique, just on that, I was just about to say, AI, this is actually really important because AI is searching for what other people are saying and what your authority is from other websites, not just your own. So this is like really key in the AI searching, because then you can be cited in those AI listings as well.
That's it, my friend. That's it. Absolutely. Where we started, and I mentioned this in our last meeting, we started as a directory site, as a really cool community of humans, and focusing on visibility. What you can see on the right-hand side is where I want to go. How does that sound? That's okay. My goal is to run events across New Zealand and Australia. I want to put you all on the stages, and I want to help you get there. If you are a visitor, so you haven't fully registered yet, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. Hang on. Am I spotlighted?
Yes, we
No.
can see.
Let me just spotlight very quickly so everyone can see. There are 3 levels of membership. At the moment, I spoke to Jules about this the other day, and she said, oh, no, I forgot to add tax. So these are the pre-tax, but it doesn't say plus GST. So right now, if you're not a member, let me just move myself up there. If you're not a member and you want to join, because this session is for everybody, regardless of if you were a member or not a member. This was a public one. If you want to continue this journey and you want to become a member, these are the profiles, and I'm going to keep it at these prices until the 1st of August. 1st of September is when we'll have to add the tax on as well. So right now let's pretend it's including tax, because it technically is, because it wasn't charged. If you want to know more about that, or you're not sure what the membership gives you, you can book a one-to-one with me. For now, if you do want to sign up, and if you are a guest and you want to sign up, you can scan this code to go through. But again, I'll send this out anyway. And you can also, as part of your membership, again, book time with me. I'm here to coach you. I want to see you on more stages. Does anybody have any questions? No, I'm seeing.
Yeah, actually, sorry. In our breakout room, we were talking about how we could all connect with one another. I think it would be quite good if we all connected with one another on LinkedIn at the very least. And yeah, I guess we can just take names off the list
Yeah, well,
in the
what I'll
chat.
do, Heather, is I will add an extra slide in here which has a link to a WhatsApp group. And then because there's a group on Facebook, there's a group on LinkedIn. I would like to, for our members, for all of us who are doing this stuff and are ready to support each other and we want to do more, let's join a private LinkedIn group so that we can keep these conversations going, because it's great to hit the balloon up in the air, but it's that constant motivation. That's what I'm about as well. Is that helpful?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Definitely.
Beautiful. Excellent. And we can stay connected, and then we can share our links in there and we can support each other. Does anybody else have any questions before we finish up? No, look at your beautiful faces. Okay, so from my perspective, next steps, if you haven't already signed up as a member, do. The other thing I would suggest that you do is you can book a one-to-one with me. So you can use, that's my email address. You can scan that QR code to go, I think it goes straight to my Calendly link. You can book a time. And if you've already got the Australian Women Speakers email, I get that one as well. So I'm happy to chat with you there. So whatever is easy for you. And Carolyn, thank you for your lovely message there. You're amazing. You're amazing. Let's do this. Let's get more women on more stages. I could not be more excited. And that is it for tonight. Wow, what a session. We've all got homework to do. For me, one of the I'm just going to take it off there. One of the things that I'll be doing is I will be going through that that handout as well. I'll be going through and checking everything off because, I need to walk the talk too. That's part of the reason why I created it, is to call myself to account as a speaker as well. So I'm really excited where this journey is going. Tracy, thank you. Oh, so excited. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. May this be the beginning of exciting things. Can you imagine what it would be like if we had 100 women in this room? We wouldn't get a chance to all speak, but can you imagine the vibe and the breakout rooms?
Yeah.
Right. Can you imagine the impact, or getting on the mainstream media going, look at what these women are doing. They're staging a coup. They are taking over conferences and events and reminding women that we have a huge amount of power, a huge amount of knowledge, and we are here to change the world, because it may not be going in the right direction right now. So somebody's got to make a change.
Absolutely. I think we should remind men that as well, because I think they need to know more than the women. We know.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, I have so enjoyed tonight's chat. I think we are all in the right room. So I'm just going to remove spotlight. Oh, I learned something new tonight. I just really want to thank you all for everything that you're doing. Keep up this great work. And remember, we're here to support each other. If you need anything, you know where I am. I'm on this journey with you. So go you good things.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Monique.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
Monique.
I appreciate you
Thank you,
all.
everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
See you all.
Bye.
Next
Thank
time,
you.
bye.
Bye, everyone.